folks, just quick reminder, SCC certification, 1 day to improve your bodyweight training for the rest of your life. Coming here to Denver, October 8th, this year, 2016. Link down below for more information. Check that out. I'll be teaching it myself. All right, good question today. Cardio for muscle gains, can it have any improvement effect? And the answer, absolutely. Cardio will help you build muscle, but first of all, I'm not talking this. I'm not talking like watching the clock tick down while you're bored out of your mind, sweating your socks off on a treadmill. That's not at all what I'm talking about. Bruce Lee said that concentration is the root of higher abilities in men. In other words, if you want to get anything from your exercise, you don't think too much about working the body. Think about things that work the mind. If you can do cardio like you see in the gym and people are like, I'm bored, I need a TV in front of me. There's no concentration aspect, so there's no training aspect. We need to employ cardio aspects that require a lot of mental concentration to perform. Things like jumping rope, hill sprints, rowing machine, mountain biking. That's always been one of my favorites. Any kind of cardio aspect that you've really got to concentrate on is the stuff that's going to work for you and helping you build muscle. Here are a number of reasons why. Number one is that concentration aspect. Muscle building and all improvements in the body come from your brain. Okay? If your brain isn't challenged, there's no stimulation. One of the things I'm looking into that's really changing things for me is it's not stress that causes the body to change. Always used to believe that. Stress the body, then it recovers, and that's how you change. I'm not really thinking that's the case anymore. It's actually stimulation that changes your body. You can stress your body right into the ground and never change. In fact, it may even prevent change because that fight or flight response can actually potentially tell the body, don't change. So anyway, a little off track, but when you're doing a cardiovascular activity that requires a mental concentration, there's a mental stimulus. There's signals going through your nervous system saying, I've got to really think about what I'm doing. And that's the kind of thing that's actually going to change your body, both cardio-wise and muscle training-wise. So when you're training things like the jump rope, the hill sprints, and you're like, I've got to really focus on what I'm doing here, that mental toughness and concentrative skill carries over to your strength training and builds more toughness and more mental concentration, so you have better concentration in your strength training and therefore more effect from it. Second of all is the simple fact that a lot of people, their strength training abilities are limited by their cardio limits. They're not conditioned for it, so they do a set of pistol squats or even pull-ups or push-ups and they're gasping for breath. Now, if you want to build muscle, fatiguing the muscle to a certain degree is necessary. But if you're so winded that you can't really work your muscles very much, then your strength training turns into cardio naturally. So you're still not going to build much. By having a cardio component to your workouts, what you're doing is you're making sure your cardio conditioning is high enough so it's not limiting your ability to work your muscles. Now, you don't need to overthink this stuff, and you don't need to do a lot of cardio to make this work. 2 or 3 hill sprints at the end of your leg workout. Jump rope as a warm-up before your workouts. Go for a mountain bike ride on the weekends. It doesn't need to be these long, drawn-out things. Stop thinking that cardio is about burning fat and calories. I mean, it is, but that's not the point with this case. It's about conditioning. It's about building mental concentration and toughness that will carry over to your strength training and bring it up to a higher level for your strength and muscle building potential. Let me know if you have questions down below on this. Till then, be fit, live free.